and Hiko trying to defend. The Killjoy sentry turret dealt with. Asuna, though, will find one, immediately traded. Hiko, do you have the bounce passes here on the temperature with the shock darts? Yes, you do.
Wow.
2v2 now the situation. They know that there is a player popping to the backside. That's Nitro. He'll be dealt with. So now a 1v2. Hiko would need to find the last 3 total kills, and he knows that there are players sitting outside showers. Clear will come through. He tries to hug the corners close to it, but Fiend, he'll find the elimination. Moon Raccoon strike first. So definitely needs to get things going if 100 Thieves wants to have a chance to make sure that they can punch their ticket home, which I think a lot of people just by name recognition alone would expect. But again, you can't sleep on this Moon Raccoons team. They've proved themselves over the last month really now. And they're positioned for a spot to execute over to A behind the run it back. Nice opening first blood for Alexander. He'll commit through the nano swarm. Likely be able to deal as well with a sentry turret. Nitro, can you find a double? No, he cannot. Dicey now responding over towards Heaven, realizing that a teleport maybe came through that dark cover that was placed, and with that, that'll allow for a pretty free plant of the spike.
This is going to be tough situations for 100T to deal with now. They have Operator plus 2 rifles on this retake. Time is running out. Profi has control into lamps. With a Judge as well. Don't really want to be face-checking that one anytime soon. 100T need more utility. They have not enough smokes here to get 1 kill very quickly. That's a second and a third. This is falling apart very quickly. Fiend will take one back. The Fiend,
Okay,
can
he's
you
got
do
a
enough?
second.
It's 1v1.
1v1. Spike was trying to be defused. Oh, not enough ammunition! It's gonna reset everything, and Asuna, he's gonna hold on to the Spike defuse. A catastrophic mistake for Fiend. Really tough off of what looked to be a pretty solid take for Moon Raccoons initially. 100 Thieves on the retake, just a touch better. Nitro, oh boy, he's got all 5 members stacked up. There's going to be number 1. Can he find a second and a third? Almost gets 4 and 5, but Steel is there to pick up where he left off. It's just down to Fiend for another 1v multiple situation. This time it's 1v4. And the Spike is down inside A mid, and at this point, stuck in lamps. You're just hoping you can find a couple of kills.
This time with full ammunition, but unfortunately way less of a chance. It really isn't going to be possible here. Will swing through, gets one, dismisses away by 12 HP now. Versus a bunch of ultimates, bunch of players that know where he is. Util could even clean this one up. As soon if he's got anything left to throw in there, could certainly do so. Fiend can use Empress, but I don't think he will. TP's in, but Hiko's waiting on the other end.
If he gets an overheal instead of a dismiss, maybe the Empress is the play, but Hiko now down low. Okay, now all of a sudden, there's the healing off of Hiko's headshot. So now a 1v2 for Fiend.
Empress.
Do you pop this Empress here?
Yes.
I agree with you, Avril. This is the must-needed time in a 1v2 situation. Steel coming from the side of Hookah, whereas you're going to get Asuna coming from the backside of Defender spawn. He's not committing for it, not as of yet. He's going to hear footsteps to his right and gunshots, but is more weary of the battle coming from the backside. Going to get the headshot. There it is. Now for the dismiss. Gets the read onto where Steel is. He wants to spam through. He's going to get the 1v4 if he can find one more.
Oh my god!
Fiend! Right-click classic. No effort. Sending 3 members to showers. Trying to maybe grab this ultimate orb a bit sooner than you would anticipate. Yep, Hiko going to grab this one freely. Do you stick with this hit is the question. Fiend is already clearing space mid-map, and he's got Rebo with him. And as Profi finds 1 kill over to A short, this is a one-dimensional hit coming off for 100 Thieves. It's coming through quickly. Dicey does well to find 2, but Profi's still alive on the site, able to find his teammates. So now a 3v2. Profi, long-range shots, goes to the ADS, now to the classic. Can't confirm the kill, but a lot of damage dealt. Steel on 12, Dicey on 20, Rebo for both. Moon Raccoons, as expected, take the follow-up.
100T don't win this one. They're going to be down 6 rounds this half.
Very early run it back coming out for Moon Raccoons. Defensively, that's actually pushed up B long. Nobody from 100 Thieves is here, but with that information coming out of Alexander, both of the other defensive members for Moon Raccoons are going to immediately go back over to A. Aggressive play for Fiend and Profi happening over towards Showers, gets punished immediately. Now the Hunter's Fury going to come through. Also able to confirm off the damage that was dealt, and Hiko connects onto 1-4 plus the kill. Beautiful execution here for 100 Thieves, and now it's just down to Alexander, 1v5. Not a lot of utility to use since the run it back has now been expended.
And everything goes wrong for Moon Raccoons here. They had a 2-stack over towards Showers. Fiend dies straight away. And the rest of them just fall. Hiko connects like every single shot coming through from the Hunter's Fury as well. Operator in hand, sees nothing, will drone it out. If they catch info here, they're going to know something's up in Hookah. They know at least 2 people in Hookah. They know Nitro's here, they know Hiko's here, and if they see Asuna, that's 3.
Profi doesn't find an angle to find a gunfight, though. Showstopper coming out early for 100 Thieves. This is going to be a commitment. Asuna trying to find a kill. He doesn't find it onto Profi? What just happened right there? The Sheriff kill for Profi's in the midst, but how does he stay alive through the Showstopper? Temp is going to clear some space. He's going to go back over to A. More confusion coming through. Fiend from the flank. Not going to be able to get a kill as he trusted the Ghost instead of the Operator. Avril's mind is about to explode considering the fact that he didn't have a rifle throughout this round. And Pico and the rest of 100 Thieves are going to get a plant off somehow.
This is still, I mean, 100 Thieves might have just locked this one. Temperature has to go large here. He's been spotted, gets one kill, but Hiko will confirm it. And 100 Thieves take us to the second overtime. 1 by 2 here, by the way, because Dicey picks up an Operator at 5k price point. No extra util, no armor. No one has ultimates here. You have to get a multi-kill. That alarm bot will at least notify one. It's going to pull Dicey over. So, can we make some moves happen before Dicey gets here?
Only one curveball for Alexander to play with as well when you talk about flash utility. Orb just in case. Again, it only takes 6 charges overall for the run it back. Dicey holding this angle. Here comes the curveball play. Dark cover first, curveball second, and Dicey still gets the connection. Incredible steal up close. He finds one and a second. Looking for number 3. Still able to triple up. Profi now, last one left alive for a 1v5.
And already you're thinking about the next round. Profi, he's decent, but he's not 1v5 decent versus 100 Thieves. Certainly not versus Dicey, who...
100 Thieves committing some resources over towards a shower. The thing is, Rebo actually has a spy cam placed to try to read this hit. And the rest of 100 Thieves are actually still stacked up mid-map. They have not at all committed to this.
It's just Profi over B as well. This 100 T, they look like they're going to lean towards B now. Nitro taking Spike in that direction.
The eyes are down.
Steel gets Rebo as well. This attack is going pretty good for 100 Thieves. Moon Raccoons got impatient there. They wanted to find info, and Steel is rewarded with a freebie.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the cam set up to check that angle for you. I am 100% in agreement with you. That was just too antsy of a play from Rebo. So now a 5v4 for 100 Thieves offense. Steel finds another. That's on the Fiend over towards A. He's going to bait out the lockdown. But Profi hasn't fallen for this. Alexander will find the kill. Now it's on the other side. Profi, can you find a kill? No, he cannot. Nitro gets the easy one. Now down to 10. He's going to get one, but not a second. 3v1. It's all down to Alexander. He's on the site. Has all of his kit to play with. Gets a headshot, but can't figure out the final bullet for the kill. Now low health pools. This is doable. Sidesteps the paranoia, has one more shot coming through. He's got a blaze wall, has to run it back as well. Baits out the defuse. 1v3, and the blaze wall kills Dicey Alexander for 4. What an absolutely clutch ice moment for Alexander.
Oh, this series, dude. Oh, I'm losing my mind right now for good and bad reasons. Mostly good, though, because that clutch was exciting. I did not believe Alexander was going to do it. I'm going to calm down for a moment, though, because let's focus on this round. 13-13 as a reminder. Again, Haven went 15-13. Are we going to go longer than that? Are we going to finish 15-13 again? Is this going to go 14-14? It's a very long map so far. You do favor 100 Thieves in the defense. They have a defensive advantage, and there it is. Instant kill.
Oh, but Asuna played pretty aggressively. Will be dealt with. So even trades thus far, and you know where the threat of the Operator now is, and able to get out of B long. So everyone's going to take the teleporter over. Defensively, you're looking at what is going to be Nitro and Steel over towards A initially. Dicey's on the rotation, and there's only 30 seconds to play. And with the Spike sitting over towards A showers, this is going to be an A commitment. Nitro able to find one kill mid-map. Steel trying to find some spam shots. It's Dicey who finds the kill first. Now over long range over towards A mid. That's another kill, and it's once again down to Alexander. He's got more low health pools in front of him. No way in hell does he clutch this up, and he nearly gets a second kill on the Steel to reset the 1v1. I mean, we're threatening on this match becoming an instant classic, but maybe not for the best reasons, as there have been a couple of moments that really should not have happened. Brilliant curveball for Alexander, but he only gets one. Now Temperature, he's trying to convert the spam shots. Last bullet will connect to the Nitro, and Moon Raccoons will come out with a favorable trade, looking at now a 4v3 defensive start.
Yep, and losing Nitro is the kick in the balls here as well. Asuna will bring one back, but you don't have any smokes. If this is the big problem for your take, what you can do is you can rush onto a site with both your Jet and your Raze, just jump packing in, dashing in. Hiko will give you some shock arrow and recon arrow assistance, but with no flash available, no paranoia, no smokes, 100T really are disadvantaged on this now attack. Moon Raccoons should be able to win it. The only problem is they've gambled the wrong site, and it's just down to Rebo to hold for now.
I just don't understand if you're Profi, why do you challenge that? You've got a 4v3 situation. You need that utility to hold off the Spike site if the rotation comes out. So now it's just down to Rebo. He's already lost his cyber cage. His spy cam will find him some intel. He's able to win one gunfight, but Dicey gets to respond to the tap. Not enough ammunition for Rebo to win the gunfight. No reload there whatsoever, so now it's just down to Fiend from behind, trying to keep Moon Raccoons alive. Spike planted. Tap shots will not connect as Dicey safely plants behind the container, and you've got none other than Hiko playing from B long and wood. This is a really tough ask. No Leers, does have 4 charges of the soul orbs to play with, but you gotta find a kill first. He's gonna get a 1v1. The angle's being held. He finds the kill. Immediately goes for the heal. Recon bolt will come through, gets it to halfway. Now the challenge coming through. He go through the wall. Will convert. The recon bolt was never dealt with. 100 Thieves survived through another overtime, and they will